Like any recipe, I like to take what I might find either on the internet or in a book or whatever, and definitely add my own thing, or if it calls for this or that, I'll add more as I go, depending on how much I want. So I just use a base recipe and then add what I like most of the time. Things from my garden or other spices and flavors. As those are softening up, I'm going to cut up the vegetables and then boil them a bit, make some vegetable broth. Often I like to let certain things soak in a little bit of salt, getting the flavor going early. I'll be doing the same inside of the vegetables for the broth. These are some of the ingredients minus the onion. The veggies are in, and now we'll be making a very delicious broth. Now I got the onion going in, finalizing the broth. I'll be putting garlic and other herbs in a bit later. I've grabbed some peas that I'm going to be putting in there from the garden that I've been drying for a little bit. Those will add a little bit of flavor to it too. Probably be ending up putting in more. These will work for now. I'll now be adding in some of the red skin potato. This is a little something extra I added into it that the recipe didn't call for. I've added the garlic and some tomato. I don't want it too tomatoey. It sounds like that's what a lot of the ingredients call for. I don't want a tomato soup. I want vegetable lentil soup, but a few tomatoes will be good. Whatever you like, you can do more of. Someday soon I'll want to slow cook it in the slow cooker, but for now this will work. I've tasted the peas and they're softening up, so I should be adding everything soon. Slow cooker in the future. I understand why they do it, just because I'm not a fan of the boiling. I like to keep the nutrients in there, but it's still better than McDonald's. Alright, I mixed everything together. I'm going to let it all blend and get a bowl. It's pretty good. I'm thinking next time I want to cut up the pieces a little smaller to kind of match the lentils. But this is definitely going to be good. And what you want, you can have bigger chunks. Who knows? Cooking's just art, science, and what you like to do. You don't even have to cook it any way, shape, or form I did. But it does give a broad base idea of what would go in it. The carrots, the celery, the usual stuff. Herbs, spices, tasty things. Alright, it's all done. Time to eat. Thanks for watching.